morning, everybody. I just came back from a workout. This time it was in a special place. The normal park has been completely closed now, which is at least it is clear I cannot enter there. But you have different spots that you still can train, and I see people there training, especially in the afternoon. But right now it was empty actually, because it's not recognized as a training spot. The place, my students know it, it's called the Exiles Sanctuary, home for the free. So the people that interacted with me knows, and I don't want to make it public, because otherwise it will be again recognized as a training spot, and then people will close it again. So as long as it is not a training spot, it is fine, you know. Let me take a sip of coffee. This is actually, if you think about it, it becomes more and more philosophical. How can I explain this in the most easiest way? For example, what is movement and what is training? What's the difference in between? So the police closes off the calisthenics spot because they say, yeah, people will cluster there during this corona crisis, which is reasonable, but you can cluster in so many places. So just closing a spot is not real. I don't have the right words, but I'm trying to think about them. So running is obviously allowed. So you see people run, it's fine. Sitting still in one moment, in one place, if you're alone, and there is a dip bar and pull up bar, now you're training, now it's not possible. So they have this weird caricature of training, and that's also funny. So if you, for example, doing burpees, now you're training, you are clapping hand and doing something that resembles training. So when is it training and when it is not training? That's actually a very philosophical question. When is it moving? When is training? So you should now, if you just walk, actually you can see walking as a practice. Actually, walking is a very good practice. For me, I can use it as a movement practice. So walking is training, but for the outside, it's just walking. So this. Yeah, I'm still trying to find the right words. Maybe one day I will make another video, but it was not the real topic of this video. What I wanted to talk about was I just had a workout at this new spot. It's not new, but today I went there to do a real workout, and the place is uneven, so I could not do my handstand, the push-ups. I could do them, but not nice, because this is also a mistake. You should make your place only if you are a master in them, then you can do them everywhere. As long as you're not a master, you should do them in ideal circumstances. Yeah, because some people say, yeah, you have to be anti-fragile, right? So you should do them. And no, you fool. Do them first on the normal ground until you can do them, then you can do them everywhere. So this freedom that you want to have, you should earn the freedom to be able to do it everywhere. You should earn the freedom to be able to train wherever you want, and that is what we all try to do. It's not that we you see people say, I do handstand on rocks. They can do even 5-second handstand. They try to do it on all these different places. Fine, but it just leads to nowhere. It's just chaos upon chaos. So no, there are real guidelines, and there is a time for doing them on rocks and stuff. But when you're not ready for something, you should not bother yourself with it, which leads to the other subject. So the subject of today is that you should have standards. Yeah, and especially in the bodyweight training, because in bodyweight training, the quality of the movement and the execution is very important if you want to aim for high level skills. So you have to have certain standards in place, and you should not deviate from them too much. For example, I have standards. If you, for example, do a chin up, yeah, at least your chin should go over the bar. At least you can have more stringent standards, but in the beginning phases, chin should go above the bar. If you don't do your chin above the bar, it's not a chin up. Also, another thing, if we talk about a chin up, you should start from a dead hang. From a dead hang, completely dead hang, and you go up, chin is above the bar. So you have, I call it, you do chin up with dignity. You have a standard that you perform by. And as long as you do not comply to those standards, it's not a chin up. And you should know that. You should be angry on yourself. Oh, it's not a chin up. Not this happy BS chin ups and you're happy all the time. You're not doing anything. And this is the danger when you train with mediocre people that applaud you all the time and cheer you. I know the cheering is good, but to learn actually is not good. It's actually disturbing when you cheer for mediocre. So you encourage mediocres. No, you should have a standard. You should know when is right, when is wrong.
I'm gonna walk, then I'm gonna stand, then I'm gonna talk. But I gotta learn in order to teach. Then I'm gonna